there guys and gals, Rob here with Deluks Gaming, and welcome back to StoneHearth Alpha 19. We're now in episode 7, and look at the palace, it's coming together. Doesn't it look glorious? Oh my god, that's starting to look so good. It's gonna look so good when this thing's done. This will definitely be one of the best creations I've put together. I'm really excited to see it complete. And maybe today what we might do is do a fast forward to expedite the process of finishing this palace so that we can actually move on with our lives. But I was taking a look at it here. The palace itself is going to require, at this point in time already, is going to require 537 clay bricks. That's crazy. And it's not even done. So we've got some bad guys coming in, but they're just stone golems, not a big deal. That is crazy. It's crazy amounts of materials. That being said, we have to think about the tunnel down here, and maybe we can expand our tunnel systems to include sort of this area around here so that we can dig out some more clay. So because we're going to need to, we're going to have to, we have no choice. And because physics, well, physics doesn't matter in this game. It's not like if we dig out the underground, it's all going to collapse in. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that in the world of Hearth. Hearthlings are pretty lucky. Physics doesn't matter. Okay, so another thing we need to do is we need to now build our tunnel coming out. I want it to sort of pop out around here. Rather than going up all the way into the mountain, I've changed my mind on that. First of all, we're gonna have to dig down in order to dig up. It's really strange. Hearthlings can't dig upwards, so we have to design upwards and then dig downwards. So whatever. So I'm making a compromise, and some of this might have been, I don't know, might have been a waste of time, but I don't know. I enjoy it, you know, at least experimenting and trying new things. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out, we have to build stairs going upwards, or rather coming downwards, however you want to look at it, and we have to figure out exactly how to line this up, and so we're going to make little sections going up, sort of overhanging on each section. So if we go up by one and then we go, I don't know if that's right or not. Whoops. You can kind of see a flash. Yeah, see that? If you look very carefully, you can see it flash and it shows more or less where it's going to land. So we need to do another one like that. Let's zoom in a little bit. Go up by one and do that. Perfect. Then go up by one. Oh, whoops. Okay, so right like so, and then should be right about there. Perfect. Pretty good at eyeballing this, actually. Now watch me screw this up. Nope. It's good so far. Excellent. We're up to the top. Perfect. So we need to get rid of these trees because it's going to pop up where these trees are. Let's just double check to make sure I got that right. Oh, right. You can't see it unless you're actually on the mining tool. Okay, there we go. So let's just double check that to be sure that that's right. You can, like I said, you can kind of see it flash. Good, 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 good. Excellent. All the way down. Excellent. So, but we can't start digging the top until we get those trees out of the way, I think. So it's going to pop up about here. And so, yeah, I guess it'll be safer for them to travel over to this, like to this side of the water without having to go all the way around. Although we're gonna have to build a ladder so that they can dig down and stuff. We'll have to remove the ladder later. I don't know if this is safer or not. It was an interesting experiment regardless. Okay, so let's get back to work on our palace. I think everything else is going okay. They just have a lot of digging to do, and they've got the ladder and they've got those trees to take care of. In the meantime, let's do a couple things with the palace before we do our fast forward. So one of the things I forgot about that you guys reminded me, Tamor reminded me, we can change the color of things after they've been placed. Uh-oh. Okay, so it's just those golems, not a big deal. We can handle that. So after we place something, we can actually change the color of it. Like so, pretty simple. Now, I've noticed there's a bug associated with this. So watch this. After I've changed all of these colors, we're gonna go to our wall tool and we're gonna go, I want this pattern for the wall and I want the coffee cake for the wall pillar. So now when we place it, boom, it changes it back automatically. It's a weird bug. I don't know why it does that. So if you change the color at all on something, it sort of reverts back, which is really weird. So you have to actually quit out of that and then go back in and then start over, right? It's unnerving knowing there's a battle going on, but it's fine. It's all good. Okay, so now we go back in and I'm just gonna place a little bit more and then we're gonna do a big fast forward here. So I just want this, I want the wall by 3. Oh, I forgot to change it in the first place. Oh man, there we go. Yeah, it's probably gonna, yeah, it bugged out there too. So hold on here. I'll show you what I mean. So I know how this works. It's weird. It's a weird bug. It's a really strange one, actually. It's not debilitating or anything. So we're on coffee cake. It should now automatically do the coffee cake color for the pillars. Oh, we're not going to be able to go the whole way. So we'll go down as far as we can. Yeah, see, now it's set on coffee cake. You just got to kind of go back out and come back in. Okay, so let's go all the way down. I think we'll go 2 away from the edge like so. Excellent. So these rooms are going to be important rooms for the Republic. This is where all of the big... Ooh, okay, so we can't go all the way across. This is where all of the big discussions are going to be held for the Republic. So like that and like that. Perfect! Ah, that worked out really well. Excellent. Ooh, Roddy has achieved farmer level 3. Good job, Roddy. Good job. And we're going to put these fancy doors in there. That looks so good. That looks so good. I'm going to put a roof on them and stuff, but I think we're going to save that for the fast forward. Let's check to see how... Oh, they still... Okay, so somebody's going to remove those trees right now. Let's just speed it up, get him to remove those trees, and then we'll finish off that tunnel system so our guys have something to do while I am actually doing the fast forward. Maybe we'll finish off that tunnel in the meantime. That would be great. So chop those trees. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop. Cool. Actually, the wood comes out of the trees before the tree is actually chopped down. I didn't know that. Interesting. Oh, come on, chop the last tree. No, chop the last tree. Oh, bugger. Okay, not a big deal. Let's start working on the palace. Let's get this thing done. Let's get her done today, guys. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward it starting now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. She is complete, and it's looking really good. I'm very pleased with how it turned out. Now, there is a few, like, it's still kind of bare bones in the sense of it still needs wall-mounted torches, tapestries, urns lying around, like pottery. It still needs some furniture on the inside, and also one of the things that I did kind of neglect when I was building this building is I did not put walls in the inside of the lower floor, which means it's kind of sort of an open studio area, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that, and we might be able to add walls in post. It's going to be too tricky with it in design mode, I think, but when it's done, we might be able to poke our heads in there and build some walls. Now, the reason that's important is if we wanted to make, of course, we're going to make sleeping areas on the inside. At the beginning, I know I had said that we're probably going to have different social levels for the Hearthlings, but we're probably not going to do that. We might designate somebody as the king or the queen or something silly, but for the most part, I think most of the Hearthlings are going to be living on the inside. Now, as far as the tradespeople will probably be living in their own little buildings if we can fit in a bed. We may not be able to do that, so I don't know, everybody might end up living in the palace, which is fine. Also, I was thinking we could put the fire pit in the center, as well as the town center marker, which would look really cool. We could put the township structures on top of these buildings here, which I think would look fantastic, or maybe even one in the front. I'm not sure, but either way, we're still not done with the building, but we're done with the basic structure, and we are ready to start construction. Isn't that exciting? We're ready to start actually building this. Now, the problem with that is, of course, the obvious issue that we're gonna have here is the amount of materials that we're gonna need. We're gonna need 614 clay bricks, 68 tall clay windows, 3 clay tunnel doors, 4 blue clay doors, and that's just for the main building. For the, see, each of these are considered separate buildings, so this one's gonna need 12 more clay bricks, and then the other one, I shouldn't maybe unclick that, and then the other one's gonna require another 44. So in total, we're gonna need, what, 800 clay bricks or something? An amazing amount. More than we've ever had, or more than I've ever needed with any one particular clay building before. And oh yeah, I add a little bit of flavor to the back there to make it look kind of cool. I think it looks really fantastic. And I know I'm just patting myself on the back, but I think it looks pretty good. And I don't think I've done anything too crazy here where the engine will struggle with, whoops, there's that error. I don't think the engine will struggle actually putting this together. So what's next on the list? Couple things, really important things. First things first, we need to start digging down and getting this tunnel built, because to get all the materials we need, we're gonna have to, of course, dig out, I think, maybe some areas deep underground here in this tunnel area. We're maybe gonna have to dig out some little clay digging areas here, but to get any of the stone and metal that we need, we're gonna have to get it from the mountain. And this is gonna be our conduit to the mountain. It's a long, arduous way to build a tunnel into the mountain, or to build a way to get metal and stone from the mountain. We could have just gone just outside, gone up this ladder, and got stone from the mountain. But no, I have to be creative for some strange unknown reason, but it's fun, it's fun, it's fun. Let's speed this up. We're gonna have to monitor these guys, I think, because I think at every level we're gonna have to manually push through. I guess we'll find out. Elzabar's back. I don't need anything from you right now, Elzabar. Thanks though, I appreciate it, buddy. Look at our little guys. I love the guys with the mohawk. I think the mohawks look really great. I like the mutton chops too. I think they're fantastic. That's weird. I didn't really plan that. I didn't think they would build that way. That's weird. Weird, I didn't expect that. Yeah, we gotta push through on every level. So now we can go down, wait until they're done the next level. Yes, and then we've got to push through on the next level. So this is gonna take a couple minutes. Icekinder Trading Caravan. Oh, what have you got? You've got a shield. You've got another. Yeah, wouldn't hurt for us to have another wooden sword kicking around. We do have one more available for a warrior. We only have one warrior right now, but we're gonna need more eventually, I'm sure. Even on playing on normal, because the storyline will take us through to some harder stuff in the end, and that's why we need to get at that metal. I don't think there's anything we need to sell or buy here right now. I think my biggest goal right now is get this tunnel done so that we can get that all settled, and then we can have a clear path to getting our materials. Not that we didn't have it before. It's just in my head, this is what we need to do. I'm just a little crazy when it comes to building this kind of stuff. We could start placing ladders down in these areas. I think I'll just wait until they're done though. I don't want them standing around and waiting, so we've got it as fast as it can possibly go. Just take a few seconds. Won't take that long at all, actually. And it's kind of fun to watch them dig. They do not get to sleep until they are done this project. That's the word. That's what I'm saying. They do not get to do anything else Sleep, eat, or otherwise until they're actually done all of this. Oh, they almost got it all done. Okay, we're gonna have to ladder this last bit here. I know it's kind of weird. They don't really think about what's coming ahead. So sometimes you gotta kind of help them out a little bit, build a little ladder so they can, because they still have to finish this part and that. I don't know. Let's see what they do here. Okay, they're gonna build their ladder right away. Cool. Okay, so they still have to finish these parts. You know what? Just to be safe, I'm going to build ladders all the way across, because often what happens is that they come up, they remove the one piece, and then they go back down. So we're going to, I don't know, just to play it safe. That way I don't have to come back right away. And while we're here, let's build our ladders. I apologize for it being so dark. It does get dark sometimes, especially when we're working underground. It's always kind of gloomy and dark. Kind of scary. Kind of fits with Candledark too. Wonderful. But at least this part is done. Now we still need to build some stairs here, but we can't build stairs until they've collected all of the goodies from that area. And then we're going to build stairs going up on this side of the mountain. Is it practical for us to build stairs? Does it really make sense? It'll look cool. And if it looks cool, then I have to do it. Will it really look cool? Actually, I don't even know if we couldn't pull up stairs to go all the way to the top here. So I think we're just going to ladder it. Kind of a pointless, at least we'll ladder it for now. For now, we'll ladder it for now. We might get more creative later. We probably will, because that's how I work. I get sick of just the same old, and I have to do something crazy. So now we have access to the mountain and all of its riches, which is fantastic. I think what we might end up doing is building a wall here. Yeah, if we built a wall, hold on, let's go to the build tool. Let's use clay, because that's what we've been using all along. We're gonna build a wall that goes from here to here. And a wall that goes from here to here. Oh, I hope they can build that wall if I put it there. I think so. I think they can. So yeah, if we do that, then we're pretty much safe at this point. Now we could also build another wall. That way bad guys can't come down into our tunnel, is what I'm basically saying. Ooh, immigration report. Aw, so close. You know what? We'll get it next time. As soon as we start building that palace, honestly, we're going to have Hearthlings we don't know what to do with. We're going to have so many Hearthlings, it's going to be crazy. And we're going to get lots of names in there, which is going to be great. So I think we can start building these. Finish editing. Build. Yes, start building. I'm pretty happy with that idea. Now, like I said, they're still going to be vulnerable in here. I think what we might do is we'll harvest a few of these trees, get rid of some of this stuff, so that if we want to build some walls and make a safe path in here so that bad guys can't attack them, like do a little hauled area all the way across. Of course, can't do diagonals. We've got to go. Yeah, it's going to be funny looking, but that's okay. We're not going to worry about that right now. Let's get them finished off with what they're doing. In the meantime, we've got to make some changes with our potter. We are not done building some basic stuff for our little potter's house. For example, the potter's wheel, which is probably down low on the list here. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Okay, we're going to move that up. And we're going to move the clay bricks down, because really there's going to be an almost unlimited amount of clay bricks necessary now. So I think having it up at the top, like we've got it to maintain 25, that's probably not necessary. Let's get this potter's wheel done. Let's bring this down all the way down to the bottom, because we want to build everything before we build that. Oh man, where did it land? Oh, where'd it go? Am I just blind? I might be blind. Hold on, did I remove it? I might have accidentally deleted that. Okay, so he's done the potter's wheel. That's cool. The potter's wheel will go in. We can see it's gonna go in right there. But I'm looking. Maybe I did delete it. That's fine. We won't leave that on right now, because I'll let the potter finish building all of the things that he needs to build, just to finish some of our basic buildings and stuff before we start moving on to the next big phase, which is of course building the palace. Oh, we need to harvest the goodies here. Now the garden, which is the next big thing that we're gonna build. I'm gonna remove this building. Actually, I'm gonna do, this might sound weird, but I'm gonna have them finish building this building, like these walls, and then I'm going to remove them properly. Because when you remove a building and it's halfway built, sometimes it gives you a strange little bug where it doesn't stop trying to remove it. It's really weird, but once a building is built, you can safely remove it without too much trouble, like so. So yes, here we're going to be building some walls, actually a garden and a graveyard, and garden, graveyard, and a pasture. So we're gonna need some stuff here. We're gonna need the mason to build us some fences. Yes, so let's build 50 of those for now. We're probably gonna need more than that, but it's a good start. We're gonna build 3 cobblestone gates. That's a good start. Whoops, not 2. I meant 3. There we go. 03 is fine. Oh, 03 didn't work. That's funny. Okay, build me 2 more. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a graveyard garden area over here. We're going to have to get rid of these here. Perfect. And that way, on the side of the palace, when the palace is done, it's going to look really cool. All of our gardens and everything is going to be over here. And we're going to try and make it look attractive. We're going to make use of these pumpkins, as many as we can. I don't know if we'll use all of them. Maybe we'll add a couple to the market area once that's done. But we'll probably sell off some of these pumpkins because we're not going to need them all. But we've got a scarecrow, and we're going to have that hanging skeleton thing, which will look cool in here. I think it's going to look really neat, but we have to sort of move a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to have to move all of this over. I'm not going to do that right now because we have so much other stuff sort of in the midst that we need to get done first, like getting this tunnel organized. We're also going to have to, I think we should build a wall and a door here as kind of a second layer of defense, maybe even on both sides. Did they finish, by the way, did they finish? Yes, they did finish clearing off all this stuff so we can get rid of all of these ladders. Fantastico. I love it. If that way I didn't have to worry about it building the ladders. Ladders do not require any materials anymore, so that's kind of handy. Okay, so now we'll get those ladders out of the way and we'll build a wall and a door down at the bottom, just like I'm about to do. So we're going to build a wall here. This way, it's just a second layer of defense, and second and third layer of defense, actually. So, yeah, we want to use the Pavlovia and the coffee cake, please. Pavlovia and coffee cake, perfect, like so. And we're gonna put a tunnel door down here. Oh, it's the wrong direction. Does it matter? I don't know. Can I undo? Oh, thank God. A lot of times it doesn't let me undo, so I don't know why it wants to place the door the other way. Is that right? No. Hold on. I might be backwards here. Hold on. Let's turn it around. I want the door. I want the door facing inward from where I'm sitting right now. So I want it, yeah, like that. That's what I want. That's what I want. That way the bad guys can't come through this side. I don't know. It used to be that bad guys could walk through the opposite way of a door. Like they could come in through the back end, but not through the front end. I don't know. But anyway, so that works. Great. Great. As soon as these ladders are gone, they'll be gone in a second. Let's speed it up just a little bit. They have a lot of stuff that they need to collect from these tunnels before we can start building stairs. Do we need to build stairs? No. Is it totally unnecessary? Absolutely 100% yes. I wonder, maybe we could build. Oh, they've already started building these walls. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna do anything retarded here. Like tear down these walls now. I'm happy with the walls there. That's good. What we could do is we could start. Did they actually build? Okay, so they have started taking down these things here. Now what we could do, we could just fence it off, but it's got to be on a diagonal. So I guess we could just. Why do I get myself into these situations? Why do I do stuff like this? I don't know. Now this doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. Like so. Why does it yeah, a diagonal, because there's no diagonal way to do this easily. So I figured just a wall tool all the way down, across, like so. Should work fine. We just need to get to that mountainous area. This way we're fully protected as we're working in the mountain too. So isn't that neat? I think it'll work out well. And then we've got that other door as kind of the second layer of protection. If they do happen to get through here, I don't know if they can smash down walls. I don't know. I don't know if bad guys, maybe you guys can answer that question. Uh-oh. Weird. Okay. Whoops. Sometimes it does that. I don't know why. Oh, wrong one. Okay, nope, we want it to go like that. Perfect. Almost done. Done that one. I kind of screwed up that last bit, and I can't. Oh, it's letting me undo. Ah, hey, how come the undo button didn't work during that entire palace project, but now it's working? So bizarre. There we go. Bad guys. Invaders. Oh, hold on. Pause. We've got a lot of stuff going on here. Iskender agent. Ah! Niril Iskender, greetings, friends of Hallowshire. It's been some time since we've last visited this outpost. It looks like you've been making good use of the starting supplies we've delivered. What are you doing here? Why, our cartographers are making preparations for the next printing iteration of the Iskender map of Hearth. While we at Iskender Trading Agency are known for trade, we also pride ourselves for the accuracy and utility of our maps. Settlements and routes from across the world are depicted in the finest detail. Well, getting to the point, I believe we can both benefit from an agreement of sorts. We at Iskander Agency strive to create the most comprehensive maps of Hearth, and so we wish to detail any notable establishments and outposts such as yours, with your permission, of course. Well, in addition to being distinguished as an official township, you will gain recognition from the traders and travelers from all over Hearth. We shall also offer you architectural blueprints we've collected through our trades with other Raya's children's settlements. Great! Let us get this process rolling then. First of all, how would you like to be known? We can put you in on the map as a place renowned for its trading post, Shrine of Her Mystery, or exotic goods. I like the Shrine of Her Mystery. The Church of Raya, or more commonly known as Her Mystery. Really, Her Mystery, interesting name that they've chosen for that. Can designate an outpost as an official church waypoint. In order to be eligible, your town must provide a shrine where travelers and wary wanderers can give offerings to monkey and pay homage to Guild Mother Raya. Oh, how else can I gain renown? A trading post. In order to gain renown as a trading post for the masses, it is important that your city be a welcoming place for traders and travelers to visit and trade goods amongst each other. I shall give your potter a recipe. Oh, cool, a recipe. Build a monument which can act as a grand and inviting display at the heart of your settlement. Ooh, how else can I gain renown? Exotic goods. In order to gain renown in exotic trade, your town must engage in trades with visitors from faraway lands and thus gain access to a variety of goods that would be otherwise unobtainable in your area. Wow, that all sounds great. I think we'll go for the Shrine of Mystery. That just sounds so good. Sounds good. I will give your potter a sacred shrine recipe. Passed down from Her Mystery's most elite officers. They say the ingredients are found in an ancient structure. Oh, and loot chests. Build the monument and I shall return to verify if it meets the specifications of the church's elders. Ah, excellent. In addition to an appropriate monument, your town may also have may also need to have accumulated a certain level of worth. I shall leave the requirements with you, should you wish to consult them again, or should a different path come to appeal more than your initial chosen road. Thank you, Honored Elder. Monkey be with you. Monkey be with you. Cool. Hallowshar, I shall leave you a bird so that you may summon me to evaluate your progress. Very, very cool. So this is some of the new stuff that they've worked on for Alpha 19. I'm surprised that I missed that initial meeting, but anyway, cool. So we've got a new Potter recipe. We've got, I guess, I clicked on it there. Potter recipe unlocked. Okay, so these are trading goods monument. We'll have to take a look at those next time. A wagon of fine animal goods. We don't need any of that. I keep missing messages here. Elzabar Grimrock. I keep mispronouncing his name. Quest for a township. Thella's dark. Oh no, that's fine. I'm like, oh, I saw 2 people died. No, they died a long time ago. It's all good. It's all good. Quest for a township. Here we go. Satisfy any of the following requirements to gain sufficient renown for quality for township status. So that's cool. We can start working on that stuff next time and start figuring out what we're going to need to build our townships. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, we're just about out of time, so I think we'll call that an episode. But hey, guess what? We're moving on to the next stage of development, guys. Next time, I'm hoping that we will start building our palace. I think it's going to turn out very, very well. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I had a lot of fun building this building, and I'm really looking forward to adding those final, very important touches. All right, take care. Bye.